This is the next part of my series about placement interview questions, and this is part 8. So here we are going to discuss some more 15 questions so that you'll get to know how to answer. और मेरे हर वीडियो में जैसे मैं हमेशा आपको बता रहा हूँ कि ये जो है ये फ्रेशर्स के लिए है, जो आंसर्स मैं दे रहा हूँ, और मेन प्रॉब्लम मैं यहाँ पे एक ही क्लिक कर रहा हूँ, एक ही टारगेट कर रहा हूँ आप लोगों का, और वो टारगेट ये है, बहुत क्लियरली याद रखिए, कि बोलते ना आना। क्वेश्चन क्या पूछा, उसका आंसर कैसे देना, और वहां पे ज्यादा से ज्यादा बात आपको करनी है, वो मैं यहाँ समझाने का ट्राई करूंगा। सो विदाउट टेकिंग मच टाइम, लेट्स स्टार्ट। एंड गाइज, वन मोर थिंग आई वांट टू से हियर, इफ योर फ्रेंड्स आर देयर who are freshers, please explain them same thing, and if it is possible you can share this video with them so that they will also be benefited. Okay, so now coming to a question, how to create a string object. If this question is asked to me personally, I'll be answering like string is a class in Java, and string is class in Java. I'll write also side by side, string is class in Java, and we can create string object in two ways. We can create string object in two ways. One, string x equal to hello, directly I have written, and another is like string x equal to new string, and then here I'll write hello. So like this. So these are the two ways. अगर अभी आपको और समय मिलता है बोलने का, फिर से वही प्रॉब्लम जो हमारा, हम बोल नहीं पाते हैं फ्रेशर्स, तो यहाँ पे फिर से आपको बतानी है कि here string uses string pull concept. Here string pull concept will be used, but string will get stored into the heap memory, say like that. So this is what you are showing your knowledge here in this question. Okay, next. What is difference between equals method of object class and equals method of string class? So to start this answer, what I would suggest you all to say, like, equals method is present in object class as well as equals method is present in string class. In string class, it is overridden from the object class. So say overridden. What it shows that you have knowledge of inheritance, you know what is object class, you know what is string class. String class is subclass of object class. That knowledge you shown here. Then you start giving actual answer. Equals method of object class checking the references, addresses, whether two objects are equal or not. Whereas string class equals method will be checking content of a string, means what is there in the string. Let's say two names are there, Kiran dot equals, then something might be there. Just a second, I'll show you. String x equal to like this. So here in this case content will be checked. So in this case content will be like JAVA, like that. So that is how it is, guys. So again, you might have observed what you need to say, what you don't need to. Okay, coming to next question. What is difference between double equals and equals method? So you should say double equals is like equals method of object class. It's same as that. This you should say. Then say the meaning of it. It will check references or addresses of a object. Whereas equals method of string checks a content, like that. So this is what it is. You need to explain both. You might have observed. Last question and this question, both are same. यहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्ट क्लास का पूछा है, यहाँ पे केवल डबल इक्वल टू एंड इक्वल्स का पूछा है। इनडायरेक्टली डबल इक्वल्स जो होता है वो ऑब्जेक्ट क्लास की इक्वल्स मेथड का ही है। दैट्स ओके। नाउ अगेन दिस क्वेश्चन, टेल मी 5 मेथड्स ऑफ स्ट्रिंग क्लास, explain each one of them with a program. So it doesn't mean that you should be writing a program always, but these kind of questions will be asked. See, इस क्वेश्चन से क्या होगा, मैं जिसका इंटरव्यू ले रहा हूं उसको मैं बोलने के लिए भी ये कर रहा हूं कि बोलो 5 मेथड्स। कभी कभी क्या होता है, स्ट्रिंग की मेथड्स बताओ बोले तो लोग एक दो बताते हैं, इसलिए बहुत से बार इंटरव्यूअर आपको क्लियरली बता देता कि 5 मेथड्स बताओ। कुछ लड़के और बोलते नहीं तो उनको बोला जाता कि प्रोग्राम लिख दो, ताकि इंटरव्यूअर सुनना चाहता आपको ज्यादा से ज्यादा। तो यहाँ पे अगर मैं 5 मेथड्स बोलूं तो बहुत सारी मेथड्स है गाइस। टू स्ट्रिंग है, इक्वल्स है, सब स्ट्रिंग है, स्प्लिट है, index of है। So like that there are multiple methods, so you only remember 5. To string is to convert object into a string, equals content check करता है, substring will be cutting down string into 2 parts. Here we pass begin index and end index. Split with any character we can split any string. Index of मतलब किसी character का अगर आपको index पता करना है then we use this method. So ये index of हुआ। So like that, but 5 ही मेथड में मत रुकिए। This is simple question, so you try to know more than 5 methods, so it will be easy and good one. और स्ट्रिंग के क्वेश्चंस तो छोड़ना ही नहीं है क्योंकि बहुत सिंपल होते हैं गाइस, इसको बिल्कुल भी मत छोड़िए, इनको बहुत अच्छे से करना है। These are very simple। अभी मैं देख रहा हूँ जो प्लेसमेंट सेशन चल रहा है अपने इंस्टीट्यूट में, वहां पे बहुत से बार सिंपल बेसिक क्वेश्चन जानबूझ के पूछा जा रहा है, जस्ट टू मेक श्योर वेदर कैंडिडेट इज टॉकिंग और नॉट, दैट्स इट। और अगर उसका रिप्रेजेंटेशन स्किल, अंडरस्टैंडिंग स्किल अगर उनको दिख जाती है, दे टेक इट। तो मेरा कहना यही रहेगा आपको कि अंडरस्टैंडिंग बढ़ाइए, क्वेश्चन को पहले समझिए और उसको एक पहले तैयारी करना है कि अभी मेरा आंसर कैसे पिच करना है। डायरेक्ट जाके आंसर बताने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपको बात करना है। जैसे अभी यहाँ पे व्हाट इज स्ट्रिंग पुल कंसेप्ट इन जावा, स्ट्रिंग यूजेस स्ट्रिंग पुल कंसेप्ट, स्ट्रिंग पुल इज यूज्ड फॉर रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट, इट इज यूज्ड फॉर रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट ओके। सो लाइक दैट यू शुड बी सेइंग रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट एंड ऑल। देखिए दिस इज अ रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट टेक्निक, मतलब किसी भी रिसोर्सेस को कैसे यूज करना है। So this is about string. You can say one copy storage means multiple objects will get created. Multiple objects will not get created like this. Then explain. Let's say we define string like this, string x equal to high. And if we define like this again, string y high, then both will have a same address. Like that you start explaining there. If you don't know much theory about it, you should say, if we define two strings, string x equal to high, string y equal to high, then in string pool only high will be there and two addresses will be pointing to it. But both will have same address, x and y. These both addresses will be same, like that you should be saying. So this is about string pool. As I already said, string is a good topic for freshers, easy one, and content based chapter like collection. So do not forget to remember everything about this string class. Differentiate between string, string buffer, and string builder. See, string, you should say string uses concat method, whereas string buffer uses append method. In string is immutable, whereas string buffer is mutable. Mutable means can be changed, immutable means cannot be changed. Then you should say in string there is no reverse operation inbuilt, whereas in string buffer you can do reverse also. String all methods are not synchronized, whereas in string buffer all methods are synchronized, and that's why it is slow. It uses internally buffer mechanism. String buffer and string builder both are same. Only the difference is in string builder, you don't have synchronized methods. That's why it is faster, which is more preferable. Speak like this, which is more preferable. This is not preferable. This is not preferable. So what these days people are preferring is this string builder. And guys, one more advice, I am getting a lot of reviews about these videos, and many more people are getting good advantage of it. They are getting placed also, and many colleges these videos have been already reached. And one thing I want to say here, whenever you are seeing this video, pause this video first. Let's say this is a question, pause it, try to write answer on your copy, then what I speak, you listen to that, then again pause and write same answer what I speak here, then only your preparation matters. Otherwise you just keep seeing these videos, will not help you. Okay, coming to again one more question, how to create a simple thread in Java. So you should say there are two ways to create a thread, one by extending a thread class and another is implementing runnable interface. When you extend thread by thread class, you need to trigger it by using a start method. Also in the runnable interface case, it will be same. That is how we create a thread in Java. Simple answer. Even one more advice I will give, being a fresher, you can skip this topic if you are not very comfortable, like how to remember thread things. Define thread. Every executable program is called as thread. Every program is called as thread. Say executable, मतलब जो program run हो सकता है, that is called as thread. That's it. Whenever it has been asked, define a thread, you can also say one more thing, like it is used for parallel programming. It is used for parallel programming. मतलब अगर मल्टीपल प्रोसेस हमको चलानी है पैरेलली तो हम इसको यूज कर सकते हैं. फिर एक क्वेश्चन है गाइस, what is difference between thread and process? So how you will be explaining? Thread means every program is a thread. Process is one task. Like in processes there are multiple threads. Then start explaining with the example. Let's say it's a Microsoft Word. Let's say it's any movie is going on. Then in Microsoft Word there is spell check and writing, autocorrect. Like this threads are running. In Windows Media Player there is audio, there is a video. So these are the two programs. So what is thread? These three things are threads. These three things are threads. These two things are threads, and these two are different processes. So process के अंदर thread होती है. So try to explain that way. Then the person who's taking interview may get clarity about your knowledge. Thread and this is a process. Simple. Next question. And this question is very important, guys. If you don't want to do thread, don't do. But this question is very important. I took very basic questions from thread topic. And this is again, I saw many feedbacks, those who are seeing experienced people, and they are suggesting me like make a video on this topic, that topic. That's all correct, guys. But try here, the audiences are freshers, just pass out, or those who are in a college, those who want to get placed through a campus interviews. So only these videos for that. So not very tough thing I'm talking here, not very big thing, big talk I'm not doing, fancy talk I'm not doing here. It's only simple basic things that fresher should know, and that is the only expectation. And many fresher doesn't know these things. So please please take it very candidly, seriously, these videos. So this is the last question of this video. Can you explain life cycle of a thread? So you should start explaining thread. First tell definition, like thread means every program is called as thread. Then thread lifecycle starts with the start method, then it automatically calls run method. Sometimes it goes into the sometimes we call wait method, sometimes we call sleep method, sometimes even if you want to destroy thread, then you call stop method. So like that, explain methods. And I would suggest you to understand, this graphical representation also. So while talking, पेपर और पेन लीजिए और वहां पे आप ड्रॉ करके दिखाइए कि स्टार्ट मेथड विल बी देयर, देन इट विल बी रेडी टू रन स्टेट, अगर आपके पास कागज पेन नहीं है वहां पे, बिकॉज ऑल इंटरव्यूज आर गोइंग ऑन ऑनलाइन ओनली, तो आप ऐसे एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हो, फर्स्ट वी कॉल स्टार्ट मेथड, देन इट रीचेस टू रेडी टू रन स्टेट, then automatically run method will get called, and then it reaches to running state, ठीक है। फिर रनिंग स्टेट से दो जगह पे जा सकता है, इट मे गो टू स्लीप स्टेट और वेट स्टेट, और बोलते समय ऐसा बोलिए कि स्टार्ट करने से रेडी टू रन स्टेट में जाएगा, और ऑटोमेटिकली रन मेथड कॉल होने के बाद रनिंग स्टेट में जाएगा, एंड इफ वी कॉल वेट मेथड ऑन दैट, देन इट गोज टू वेटिंग स्टेट एंड देन स्लीपिंग स्टेट। बोल के देखना इसको, ये इस क्वेश्चन को आपको थोड़ा लंबा बनाना है, क्योंकि अगर ये क्वेश्चन पूछता है तो आपके लिए बहुत फायदा है, इससे इंटरव्यूअर को आपका थ्रेड का नॉलेज भी दिख जाता है, क्वेश्चन बहुत सिंपल है और क्वेश्चन बहुत बड़ा है। सो ट्राई टू स्पेंड टाइम। स्लीपिंग स्टेट से फिर से रेडी टू रन स्टेट में जाएगा, वेटिंग स्टेट से फिर से रेडी टू रन स्टेट में जाएगा, जैसे टाइम ओवर हो जाता है वैसे। रनिंग स्टेट से अगर आप स्टॉप कर देते हो, देन इट गोज टू डेड स्टेट, एंड अगर रन होते होते रिसोर्सेस नहीं मिले उसको, इफ नो रिसोर्सेस अवेलेबल, रिसोर्सेस मीन्स मेमोरी और सीपीयू, then it goes to block state, and then again from block state it goes to ready to run। तो यहाँ पे याद करते समय कैसा है कि सारी स्टेट से घूम फिर के वो रेडी टू रन स्टेट में ही जाता है। सो रिमेम्बर इन दैट वे, then it will be very easy for you all to know these all things. Okay, so I tried to solve here all 15 questions, guys. Yeah, thank you. And if you feel you are really getting benefit out of these videos, please share with your friends, subscribe the channel. Also, I'll be coming live again for another video with some more questions, where SQL questions will also be there. Thank you. Stay safe. Bye bye.